Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about grammar chapter lesson number 1, sentences and phrases. Now, you have already studied about sentences in the previous class. Now, what is a sentence? Sentence is a group of words that makes a complete sense is called sentence. What is a sentence? A group of words which make complete sense is called as sentence. Now, things to remember. The first word of a sentence always begins with capital letter. The words in a sentence must be in the proper order. Sometimes it is the jumble sentences are there, you have to make it into a proper sentence. A sentence ends with full stop and mark, full stop mark, interrogative marks, exclamatory marks. These are the common features of an sentence. Now, what is a phrase? Phrase, sometimes a group of words make some sense. Such group of word is called phrase. Means phrase, what is phrase? Which is not make a complete sense, but it makes a sense also, but not complete sense is called as an phrase. Example, the whole night in the park up an hill. Means it makes a sense but not complete sense, that is called as an phrase. Now the examples are, television is wonderful invention of science. Did your team win the match? Open your book for reading the lesson. Above your heads through the town. These are the examples of sentence and phrases. Now the parts of sentence. What is subject and what is predicate? Subject is the first part of the sentence that names the person or thing we are speaking on. It is not compulsory that is always a subject come in first. It can be in the middle also, it can be in last also. Now a subject is a door of action. Predicate, the second part of the sentence that says something about the subject. What is a predicate? And predicate is says something about a subject is called as a predicate. Example is, the moon shines bright from behind the clouds. The moon is a subject, and what the moon shines bright from the behind the cloud is a predicate. They have bought the books. There is a subject. What they have brought is an and is the subject, a predicate. Another example, the policeman is standing near the gate. The policeman is the subject, is standing near the gate is the predicate. Now what is subject and predicate? You understood that is subject, what talks about in the sentence, and what we talk about the subject is called as an predicate. Some of the examples are there. You have to underline the subject and the predicate. Now the first one is the teacher wrote some words on the board. The teacher is the subject, wrote some words on the board is the predicate. This is your homework, you can do it in your homework copy. Now different types of sentences are there. Declarative sentence, that is assertive sentence we called as, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, exclamatory sentence. Now first we will discuss about the declarative sentence. What is a declarative sentence? Declarative means declaring something, asserting something. A statement is called as a declarative sentence. A declarative or assertive sentence is a statement or a piece of information that always ends with a full stop. What is a declarative? Which declares something, states something, is called as what it is called as a declarative sentence. My father works in a bank. Is what is declaring, that is my father is working in a bank. That is called as a declarative sentence. It will be very cold winter this year. Your class students are very intelligent. Declarative sentence further be classified as affirmative or positive or negative sentence. Positive sentences, anyone can enter the prayer hall. That is a positive sentence. Do not talk loudly while inside the prayer hall. It is a negative sentence. Okay, next comes the interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence means asking a question. An interrogative sentence asks for information that declarative sentence gives. It always ends with question mark. An interrogative sentence is also known as a question sentence. The auxiliary verb or the helping verb is placed before the subject in an interrogative sentence. Do you prefer the need to read or to watch a movie? Question mark is there. Are you going to make a poster? Question mark. Have you taken the medicine? Then the question is there. That is an interrogative. Means asking a question. Now types of questions. There are two types of questions are there. Are you tired? First type. Why are you tired? The first question take a yes or no answer. Now what two types of questions are there? First one is when there is an yes or no is there, question is there. That is the one type of question form is there. Does not leave the scope for more information. The auxiliary verb form are is used to frame the question. This is called as yes or no question. First type of question is called as what is yes or no question. Now the second question is called as a WH question. What, where, when, how, that is called as an WH question. The second question, however, seeks a reason and cannot be answered with yes or no. One of the WH word is being used to the formation of this question and entails a statement for an answer, that is called as an WH question. Now some of the examples are given. For example, what will you do when you grow up? WH, what? Then, are you going to become an engineer when grow up? Yes or no question is there. Where are you going? WH, where is WH? Are you going market? Yes or no question. Then who is the culprit? WH question. Who is Rohan culprit? Yes or no question. This is the interrogative type of question. Now the next comes the imperative sentence. Imperative sentence means the sentence which is having a command is there, request is there, instruction is there, or advice is there. That type of sentence is called as what it is called as an imperative sentence. An imperative sentence expresses a command, an order, and direction, an instruction, or a request. Most of this ends with the full stop. However, some ends with the exclamation marks also too. Now, written by 8 p.m. command is there. Do the work on time command is there. Written by 8 p.m. or else you will be grounded for a week order is there. Breathe deeply and hold your breath as much as you can. That is the instruction is there. The shop you are looking for that on the left hand side is the IQ 10, that is it is on the direction is been given the direction. Please shut the door. Bring me a glass of water. What kind of sentence is there? Please give me your pen. Request is there. Beware of dogs. Prevention is better than cure. That is a what is advice is there. These are the kind of sentences. Means what is assertive imperative sentence means which is having a command is there, request is there. That type of sentence is called as an imperative sentence. Now comes the exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory means having a feelings are there. It can be a feeling of sad feeling, uh, or a happy feeling. Any type of feelings are which expresses the feeling is called as an exclamatory sentence. An exclamatory sentence expresses strong feeling and always ends with exclamation mark. What is the note is there? It ends with the exclamation mark. Hooray, I have found the solution to the problem. Then their exclamation mark is there. Congratulations, Nitin, blessing to you. How beautiful the butterfly is. How beautiful the rose is. May you live long. Hooray, we won the match. Wow, what a beautiful sight. This type of sentences are called as what it is called as an exclamatory sentence. It is also called as some sentences that is the blessing sentences are also been there. May your family, may your parents live long. Blessing sentence is there. Question tags. A question tag is a short question added to the statement to change it into a question. It is used for asking for a confirmation or agreement. For example, Abha has beautiful hair. Hasn't she? That is a question tag is what is a hasn't she? She's has, that is the has is been changed into the hasn't she. How to form a question tag? It is made of two words referring to the subject and the verb. The auxiliary verb is repeated in the question tag. It can becomes in the first also, that is to make a question. If present in the main sentence. In case if the sentence is without the auxiliary verb, then what we use do, does, did are being used. If there is an auxiliary verb is not there. The tenses does not change when adding the question tag. A positive statement takes a negative question tag, and negative sentences takes the positive question tag. Abha has beautiful hair. Here positive sentence is there, that is the negative one is there. When there is a negative is there, then there will be positive. Nandan won't come home this weekend. Will he? That is, it is a positive question sentence. Now some of the sentences are given for your homework. You have to do it in your homework copy. Next topic is the phrase. What is a phrase? Phrase is a group of words that express a concept and is used as a unit within a sentence. Means what is a phrase? Phrase is a group of words, but with the it do not make a complete sense, but it is gives the meaning also. That is called as an phrase. Now there are 8 type of phrases are there: noun, verb, gerund, infinitive, apostrophe, participle, prepositional, and absolute. These are the 8. But the 5 common kinds of phrases are there: noun phrases, adjective phrases, verb phrases, adverb phrases, preposition phrases. These are the 5 types of phrases are there. That you have to know what is a noun phrase and all. A noun phrase consists of noun. What is the meaning? Difference is there. What is noun phrase is there? A phrase in which the noun is there, that is called as a noun, which modifies the noun. Now some of the examples are given. The bewildered tourist was lost. The lost puppy was a wet and stinky dog. Lost puppy. That is, puppy is what a noun. Lost puppy. It describes about the Noun. This phrase describes the lost puppy was wet. Is an lost puppy. What is it? Is a phrase. That what kind of phrase it is? A noun phrase which consists of noun, that is called as a noun phrase. The flu clinic had seen many cases of infection disease. It was a story as old as time. The sports car drove the long and winding road. Saturday became a cool and wet afternoon. I like to swing the bat hard when I am at a seas. I like object. What is the object? Is a bat is there. Reading is an subject. Novels is an object is there. A noun is there. Reading novel is a good habit. The probability of happening that match is not much. A subject. We are sorry for the departure. That is what is the noun phrase which consists of a noun. The phrase which describes about the noun is called as an noun phrase. Second comes the verb phrase. A verb phrase, also called as a verb group, consists of main verb and an auxiliary verb, including the modals also. May, might, will, has, all these are there. That is, we have been working. Have been working is what? Verb phrase. We have been working is a verb phrase. Since 9 a.m. I will be going to France next week. Verb. It may is a modal. Have been repaired. Next comes the verb phrase, consists of verb and all its modifiers. That is, verb phrase consists, what is a noun phrase consists of noun, a verb phrase consists of a verb. How you will differentiate? You have to search, that is whether the sentence is having the verb or verb form is there, or the noun form is there, adverb form is there. In that way you have to search, you have to practice more and more, so that you will have, when you do the exercises more and more easily you can get it. That is why more and examples are also being given to you. Here is an example. He was waiting. Was waiting is what? A verb, a helping verb. Waiting is a verb. Was is what? Helping. For the rain to stop. She was upset. Upset is a verb. Was is what? Helping. When it didn't, that is what kind of phrase is that? It is a verb phrase. I think you are getting the point. You have been sleeping. Have been sleeping. He was eager to eat dinner. Now comes the next verse is the adverb. Adverb is an adverb phrase can be single adverb or a group of words built around a single adverb. What is an adverb phrase? Can be a single word. That is, adverb is means which describes about the verb. Add meaning to the verb. Please do not do it now. He spoke very softly, very softly. They did it as fast as possible. Next comes the adjective phrase. Adjective describes about the adjective. Adjective phrase can be single adjective or a group of words built around a single adjective. He has clever ideas. It was a very big meal. Describes about a big meal. The students were really bored with the film. Means that is the describes about the adjective. Alex is a well-behaved man. What type of man is well-behaved? It's an adjective phrase. He is a man of friendly nature. Julie is a woman of gorgeous style. Describes about the adjective. She leads a very interesting life. A lot of people do not sleep at night. Means these are the different kinds of phrases are there which describes about the adjective, describes about the, tells us meaning, gives meanings up to the adverb, which gives meaning to the noun. These are called the different kinds of adverbs, phrases are there. These are the different types of phrases are there. Okay, in this is the end of this slide. Some exercises which are given in your book, go through that and see the video one more time so that you will understand better. Thank you, students.